guys, Eric from Fit Me Fitness here. Wanted to do a video today about a really effective workout, very simple, that combines two movements that work seamlessly together. It's really good for upper body strength and a really great blast to your core. So essentially it's going to be push-ups into mountain climbers. Okay, I'm going to do 100 push-ups and I'm going to do 200 mountain climbers, and you'll see the pattern that I work from one movement to the next. Thanks for watching, guys. You can see why I had to speed up the film on that one. It was a good little burner. It was fun. I'm a little tired. Before I do the workout, I want to demonstrate the proper form for a push-up. I'm going to give you a couple different modifications so anybody at any fitness level can do this workout. And I'm also going to show you the proper way to do a mountain climber. All right, I'm going to show you guys how I do a push-up, and then I'll show you the modifications that might work better for some of you. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get my hands about shoulder width apart, and actually right under my shoulders is where I have them. And I have externally rotated my hands. So if this is a neutral position, okay, I have purposely turned my hands out to give myself a more stable base. And I am spreading my fingers apart instead of the traditional fingers together. I'm spreading them apart, again, to stabilize my base. The advantage to externally rotating my hands is to engage the big muscle drivers in my back when I do the push-up, as opposed to doing this kind of thing that a lot of people do, where the fingers are straight ahead and you're a little bit too wide and you're using the smaller shoulder muscles only. All right, now that I have my proper positioning, I'm going to demonstrate what a proper push-up should look like. I'm going to get into a plank position on the balls of my feet. I'm coming down so my stomach around my sternum is touching the ground, and then I am pushing up. Again, down and up, down and up. Notice that my arms are fully extended at the top, and then I am making contact with the floor at the bottom, and then all the way to the top. So I'm getting that full range of motion every time. Okay, let me show you now from the side. I'm externally rotating my hands. I'm widening out my fingers for that stable base. I get into a plank position, and I am down, everything's touching, right back up. Down, right back up. Okay, I'm gonna move forward so you can see where my lower body is to the floor and how I'm trying to keep my body as straight and solid as I can throughout the movement. Down, up, down, up, okay? Okay, now that I've shown you the proper way to do a push-up, I'm now going to go over the modifications that really will allow anybody of any fitness level to get the benefits of doing a push-up. Okay, the first modification I'm going to show you for the push-up is a very common one, and that's from your knees. Okay? Now, just because it's common doesn't mean that everyone does it correctly. I've seen people do these while they're putting their spine, especially their lower back, in a very unhealthy position. So let me show you the proper way to do a modified push-up from your knees. So the first thing I want to do, just like the proper push-up, is to externally rotate my hands, right? I'm turning out my shoulders, okay? I'm still going to spread out my fingers to get that stable base. All right, I'm on my knees, and then my toes are actually going to be off the ground, and you're about to see what that looks like in a second. So I'm making sure I'm stable, I'm keeping my core tight, and that's very important to keep your core tight. Too often I see people not engage their core and then they sort of get this bending in the lower back. We want to keep that back straight. And all I do now from here is I go down and then I come all the way up. Once again, I'm going down and then I come all the way up. Okay? Let's move the camera so you can see the movement a little bit better. I'm going down and I'm going. Okay, so the reason this is called the snake to the plank is very simple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start in a prone position, okay? So I'm actually gonna lay down on the ground, and all I'm gonna do next, while I'm flat on the ground, is snake my upper body up, and then I'm going to push myself up to a plank, and then back down again. And I'm going to snake myself up and then push into a plank. Snake myself up and push into a plank. Okay, so I would recommend that modification if you're somebody who wants more of a challenge, but is not quite ready for the proper form push-up. So maybe you've been doing push-ups from your knees for a while, you feel like you're getting stronger. That would be a nice bridge type of exercise to get you ready for a full proper form push-up. Now that we've gone over how to do a push-up and the modifications, I'm now going to show you how to do a mountain climber. So, just like the push-up, right? I want to externally rotate my shoulders, right? Rotate my hands, keep that nice wide finger so I have a stable, stabilization and a stable base to work from. I'm now going to get into a plank position, again, just like with a push-up, and then I'm going to bring one knee forward, bring that, take that leg back, bring the next leg up, take that back. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, and so on. And then an advanced version of this, if you get into a rhythm, is you can quickly go back and forth, okay? Now I'm going to show you this also from the side. All right, now I'm going to show you what a mountain climber looks like from the side, and I want to show you this to show you how my butt is down, just like with the proper form push-up. I'm trying to keep my body as straight as a board, okay? Typically, when someone has a weak core, they'll push their butt up in the air to compensate on the mountain climbers. So I'm going to show you both versions of that. First, let me show you the proper form. Okay? Get into my plank position, get myself out here, and then I'm just going to start driving up with my knees, and I can speed that up, or I can slow that down. Okay? Now, the improper form, which is again very common, where my butt goes up to the air. Right, my butt's up in the air, and then I'm bringing my knees forward, right? Okay, now, that's okay. In fact, you could say that's a modification, but you want to be careful in that you're not letting your lower back bend and sink, that if you're doing that, you got to keep your core tight. As long as you keep your back straight, so let me show you what I mean. Right? My butt's in the air, but my core's tight, and look at my back. My back is straight, versus this where it actually hurts me to do that because I'm never in that awkward, dangerous position, but versus sort of bending that lumbar curve in your back, it's sagging down and losing that core integrity. All right, now that I've shown you how to do a push-up, the modifications, as well as how to do a proper mountain climber and the modification for that, I'm now going to show you the entire workout consisting of 100 push-ups and 200 mountain climbers. Enjoy! So in attacking this workout, I want to come up with a strategy. I want to have a plan going into the workout. It's always a good idea to think ahead. Now, it doesn't mean the plan won't change mid-workout, but if you go in, at least I find, if you go into a workout without some kind of plan ahead of time, you're setting yourself up for failure or not the results that you want. So what I'm gonna do, since I have 100 push-ups to do and 200 mountain climbers, is I'm gonna do 10 rounds, and each round is gonna consist of 10 push-ups and 20 mountain climbers. Now, again, that might change, but I'm gonna at least start with that rep and set pattern and go from there.